What's going on, guys? This is the Board Game Roller. I'm here today with an actual unboxing of this, The Captain is Dead Lockdown. This is an expansion 4. Wanted to show you this in case you have not seen it. The Captain is Dead. This is a game by AEG. Really fun game. Kind of a tough game. Alright, it's not necessarily real easy. But it is a ton of fun to play. And in this one, basically your spaceship has broken down. You've lost your captain. Your spaceship's broken down. You're trying to repair the jump core because you're being attacked by aliens, okay? And trying to get away from them. So this is the expansion for that, which is story-wise. You do manage, I believe, to get out, but you're somehow captured and you're basically trying to escape the alien prison, okay? So let's take a quick look at what's in the box. Look at the back here. Very similar. You got this prison system. You got some cards like you normally do. New heroes. And you're just trying to escape. Now, one of the cool things about this, it is a standalone, okay? So if you do not have The Captain is Dead, the first one, wow, this box is really, yeah. If you do not have this one, that's okay. You should get that because this game is awesome. But if you don't have it, that's fine. You can still play this. But you can play this first, and then there are some cards. I know, I did read this, that you basically can deal out in this. They call them, I believe, veteran cards. And you can kind of like continue the story, which I thought was pretty neat. So we've got our rule book, references, how to do the alien turns, patrol movements, systems, right? So it'll tell you what you need to use it, what happens there, okay? Rule book is going to show you all the different components, right? It's going to show you how to set everything up, how the game works, all the systems, all the roles. There's a number of roles. All that stuff's in here. Mostly text. Okay, so it's not if you don't like to read a lot, then you're going to struggle a little bit. But once you get the rules down, honestly, the rules are not like super difficult. Set this to the side. Here's the board. Again, it is very similar to the original, right? So similar that I believe I've got it kind of turned backwards a little bit. So you've got your systems, right? There's plans, distractions, all your different system, concealment. Oops, you can see that concealment, which is kind of like your shields in the original, anomalies, all that sort of stuff, right? You got the same kind of layout here as you did in the original, but you're just trying to escape the aliens, okay? So what else does it come with? Well, it comes with this bag of about 1 million standees, which again the original also came with. But I will say this. I wanted to do this to see. I do feel like just kind of like holding them now, holding them in my hand, I feel like these are a little bit better plastic. The original ones that were plastic weren't great, let's just say. This is all plastic, which is good, but the plastic was really cheap in the first one, and I felt like they were really thin. But this isn't looking too bad. I like that some of them are not completely transparent, because that was always, like, I think all that All the heroes are not, so you know that because you can see that's transparent. Every role has their own dude or dudette. So everybody's got a unique token to represent them on the board, which is cool. I like that. There's a ton of different roles. Oh my gosh, so many different roles. And that's important in this game because you really have to plan your roles and be like, okay, I need you guys to do this and I need you guys to do that. We got some markers for the different systems to track. Some clear markers here. Again, some clear markers for things like concealment, etc. We've got a deck, not a super thick deck. Let's go ahead and give it a quick open. Alright, so what do you got? You got some player aids, a number of player aids, a crap ton of player aids. Which is just your hero cards on the back. So there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Looks like 20 different people to choose from. So you definitely got options. You have a number of alert cards. And some improvised plans. I guess that's like escape plans. And it's your stuff like mess hall review, add a lieutenant for the alerts, then a little bit worse, add 2 commanders, and then you get to the real bad ones where you got lock all systems. I mean, that's just not right. Every location, infantry to every location, including hallways, that's just jerk. Holding cell hallway, anomaly, -30% to conceal. I mean, that's just being mean. Goes back in here. We've got some reference sheets, I believe. That's what these are, probably. If I had to guess. Take a look, see. So, yeah. So, again, reference sheets, movement, and information about, all these are the same. So, information about all of the units. Commander, hacker, lieutenant, patrol, infantry, special abilities, etc., etc. So, again, reference sheets for the players. And I'm going to put this back in here. And these back in there. And then we've got these cards, and I see the veteran cards, so let me definitely show you those right quick. If you've ever played the original, most of this stuff is going to be very familiar to you. It's played very similarly. Obviously, the names of things and how some of the systems work is a little bit different. The rule set, once you get it down, really, guys, I promise, is not as difficult as one might believe. So here's the veteran cards. So these, I guess, are skills, right? Extra skills for the research, codebreaker, toolmaster, grenadier. So I guess you would just randomly draw one of these. And it's kind of like, I guess it's kind of like, your skills that you had on the old ship when you were getting out and what right? So it gives you a little bit of an advantage in this one if you want to, kind of a story feel to it. We've got skill deck, which which there are a number of skills. And if you remember from the original, so you have the skills are really just these cards, right? So you'll notice there's some wild cards there. There's engineering, tactical, command, science, and essentially all these different systems and to do things, to use tools, to use systems, to stop where they at, like these alerts. For example, you can cancel this alert with three wilds, or you can override it with 3 blues and a yellow, which, I mean, so 3 command and engineering or something like that. But let's be honest, we all revert to the colors. So there's your skills. Then you've got all the systems. So like there's the grenade locker online, locked, right? So you're trying to get these systems online, and you can use the storeroom will let you do to take or exchange 1 skill, but once they're locked, right, you can't do anything. So you have to use those cards, those skills, to unlock the systems in order to make them active or unlocked, or from active to inactive, etc., etc. So I'm not really sure what those are. Tools, those are tools that you can find in the storeroom. They're usually one-use items. Again, very, very similar to the original. And yeah, that's everything in The Captain is Dead Lockdown. If you have not checked out the original, highly suggest it. And if you do have the original, or you checked it out and you liked it, I think that this will be fun. I having not played it, I can't tell you if it's a reskin, but I feel like based on what I've heard, that while it does have similar mechanics, it is not just a complete reskin with a different name, and there's not anything different. It uses the same core mechanics for how it does things, but it is a different game, and different enough that I feel like I could say that it's worth buying if you enjoy the original. I couldn't tell you yet, if you do not have the original, whether this one is the better of the two, which one I would recommend, because I have to sit down and play this before I can do that. But I think it's definitely worth checking out. And also, these guys right here, the Game Crafter. I'm not sure if I believe. So one of the cool things is I got the D100 dungeon mapping system recently. That was from the Game Crafter. They got a lot of really cool stuff, and I believe that they have some sets of things that you can enhance the game with, maybe tokens and stuff like that, that you can enhance this with. So definitely also go check out the Game Crafters. Awesome guys. What I ordered came in good quality, wasn't missing anything. I would recommend them based on my limited experience with them. But yeah, definitely give the Game Crafters a check out as well. AEG makes some good games too, so definitely check out their line of product. Anyway, that is the Captain is Dead Lockdown unboxing. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for a few minutes so I can show you this cool game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for being part of the channel. I'm the Board Game Roamer. Thank you for coming to my table, and I will see you at my table next time in the next video. Bye, guys.